Hi guys, I'm Aussie and welcome to Season 8, Episode 3 of The Impossible Dream with Bala Towns. We look to win the Champions League with the Welsh club, and well, today it's a big step towards getting back into the Champions League group stages because we play Partizan of Belgrade in Serbia, of course, in the playoff round. Winner goes into the group stages of the Champions League, loser down into the Europa League. So let's hope we can get the best of them. We can see here that we are playing at home, first of all, in the first leg. So hopefully, some goals and a clean sheet would be nice. Now, the Welsh Premier League season has got underway since last episode. Our first game was against FM20. Let's go see how we did in that one. We were behind at half-time to a great strike, but drew level late thanks to Marcus Baker's first goal for the club. So it wasn't a great start to the season. We were the better team. We deserved to win. We couldn't score, and unfortunately for us, they scored a bit of a worldie, and that was that. Baker got his first goal for the club, one of the young wingers that we have coming through. We have an abundance of talent down that right wing, don't we, coming through? Consider we also have Callum Connolly, of course, who's ripping things to pieces right now. But it was good to see him get his first goal. You can see there, we had more of the game, we just couldn't score. So disappointing way to start the season, but it is what it is. Have a quick look at the early league table. We can see it there. Excuse me, obviously we're not doing fantastically, but we do have a game in hand and it's early days. So I thought we have a quick look at sort of a preview of the league since we're here. You can see we're supposed to win everything basically, and we've already reached our target of the Champions League, so we're doing okay in that sense. But if we have a quick look at the season preview here, you can see that we are favourites, as you would expect. Heavy favourites now, as the new states continue to kind of struggle a little bit. They've lost some more stars from their team this past summer. But you can see the team of the season, it is, or the dream team I should say, it is Bala Town, 100%. Miles, Gosney, Topley, KDH, Maurice, Sears, Dudzinski, Murphy, McVeigh, Connolly and Jackman. So we're dominating there. Our two key players, according to the media, are Ricky Jackman and Dudzinski, the two guys we have in on loan. We can see everybody else there that is expected to be the key players for their respective teams. No ex-Bala players that I can see there. So that's that. So there we go. That is the season preview for the Welsh League. Hopefully, we'll manage to go on and win that. But yeah, it's not going to be an all-green season this year because we've drawn our first game, which is disappointing, obviously. But let's turn our attentions back to Europe and see what we can do here. Partizan are the favourites. You maybe expect that. They're a tough team. You can see the other teams in the sort of playoff round there. There wasn't really an easy touch. I don't know that is Lana a champions team? They must be. So maybe Larn would have been the nice one, or Copenhagen. Yeah, so probably Larn would have been the one you would have wanted. But otherwise, there is no real easy touch there, is there? So it's a tough draw this season. We don't know too much about them. I don't have the Serbian league loaded up. We can see their key player there. It always scares me when I look at them. Okay, so he's good, but you wouldn't say he's amazing, so it could be a lot worse. We don't know too much about what to expect from them. We can see it when they played Sarajevo. They only just snuck past them. Now, when they were playing away from home, they played more like that. So that is kind of what we're expecting from them. And they got a 1-0 win on the road. So hopefully that won't happen today. This is the team we're sending out, though, to try and get this job done for us. I contemplated starting with our European formation, but I just think at home, let's go for him a little bit more. So it's going to be Riemann, Miles in goal. It's Mullenstein, Swifty, Gosney and Sears as the back four. It's York and Dudzinski in midfield. It's Connolly, Dixon and Martin coming in to start down the left in place of Maurice. I just think he's a better player. He's a better player than Maurice right now. So we're going to just hope that the quality shows out on the big stage. Ricky Jackman goes up top. Oh, let's go. So they've come out a little bit different to how we were expecting. Seeing that attacking trio there makes me wonder if we should close our lines right up and not maybe look to put pressure on them. That gives me something to think about, actually. All right, Jose Gomez, I should say, says we should try and encourage the team. What do we want to say? Go out there and enjoy yourselves tonight. I expect a good result. Partizan have won 5. If we perform to our best, we can deny them here. Let's go with that. Some calm, we have faith. And this is huge. And here we go. Now, while we're waiting for the game to get underway, a quick update on last season's goal of the season vote. Ryan Murphy, his goal in the Iron Brew Cup final against Partick Thistle. That is, so far, time of recording, the winner. Have we got a penalty here? I think we might have a penalty here. It has been given. All right, a perfect opportunity to give ourselves a lead, an early lead as well. Who is going to take it? It is Thomas Dudzinski. Can he get himself a goal? Yes, he can. Go on, Tommy boy. First goal for Bala Town. He's been an assist machine. Amazing, amazing stuff. Let's tell him to concentrate. And that is the perfect start, isn't it? I completely missed the penalty. I mean, VAR gave it, so it must be a penalty. Well, we'll take it even if it's not, to be honest. But there we go. And we've come more or less straight back here. And if we can get a second goal, then that would be wonderful things, wouldn't it? Mullenstein, ball forward there for Martin. What's he got for us? Matteo Martin runs into the defender. Ball in there. Jackman turns, shoots. It's there for Connolly. Connolly back to Dixon. Dixon, no! Put it in! No! Somebody stick it in the net, damn it. They're under a lot of pressure here, though. Dudzinski with a ball in. It's headed away. Connolly goes to pick it up. What's he do? He's on the wrong side here to cross. I don't know what his left foot's like. He goes past one. He does get a decent cross in with his left foot. It's headed away. And now we're going to get caught on the break here. Ivanovic brings it forward. We're doing a decent job holding him up. And that ends the highlights. I tell you what, this has been a cracking start from Bala Town. Can we get a second goal? Ball to the back post. Martin's there. Oh! Was it a save or was it the post? If it was the post, it's a crime because he really should have hit the back of the net there. We're absolutely playing Partizan off the field here. We need to get that second goal, though. Come on, boys. Come on. Let's tell them to get creative, perhaps. They have just settled down a little bit more into this game. Here we go. Dudzinski over a free kick. Decent. Back post. Jackman's there. Jackman over the crossbar. Oh, boys. Come on. Come on. Another corner. Dudzinski. Decent. It's there. It's there. It's there. It's there. Ricky Jackman gets his 5th goal for the season. What a signing he is looking to be already. On loan from the evil empire that is Birmingham. Not an empire. The evil grovel that is Birmingham City. And it's a really, really good ball in by Dudzinski. A really good header by Jackman. It's 2-0 to Bala Town. And this is going well so far. Can we get to half-time with the clean sheet intact? I was a little bit concerned about Partizan, I've got to be honest. But this has been an absolutely stunning first half performance from us. We can see the other scores there. How's Lan doing? It'd be nice to see Lan get into the in the group stages with us, wouldn't it? All right, what do we want to say to this? Assuming we get there, of course. Assertive, do not get complacent, boys. We've stressed out you and Dixon. You're fine, mate. Just go out there and enjoy yourself. We've stressed out Ricky Jackman. Just keep planting headers for me, mate, and I'll be fine. Gosney is doing okay. Dudzinski, what a signing he's looking already. A goal and an assist. And yeah, there we go. Let's get back out there. It is a kickoff highlight. Sam York has it. Goes across there for Connolly. Can we get a third from the kickoff? That would be something, wouldn't it? There for Ryan Sears. I'm still looking to get in a sort of better quality right back, but I'm really struggling to find one. Oh, it's there for Jackman. Oh, and Matteo Martin at the back post. Can't tuck it away. Dudzinski now over a free kick. Dudzinski, I tell you what, he's got some whip on that. Goalkeeper does very, very well to get that over the bar. And we've basically left off, picking up where we've left off. Jackman again. Jackman, it's Martin. Is he offside? Oh, I don't know that he needed to do that. Matteo Martin, has he just cost us a goal? It was it on target anyway? We're not going to know, are we? If you look where he headed it, it may have been just going past the post. It may have needed the touch. But it could have been 3-0. All right, now we've got work to do defending a corner. Can we get this away? Otherwise, suddenly a dominant 2-0. If it becomes 2-1, it doesn't look quite as promising, does it? Let's demand a little bit more. The next shout, I think, if it's still 2-0, will be some praise because we've absolutely done a job on them. But we haven't finished the job yet. It's Partizan begin the highlight. Come on, boys. Let's win this back, can we please? Burgos is there with the ball. Goes across. Come on, get a foot in. Get a foot in, Dixon. No, he just kind of stands there and looks at him. Come on, that's your ball. No, it's a loose ball. Connolly's there, heads it down to no one. This is becoming a bit of a scrappy highlight. Can we win this back, please? I don't like where this is going. Bit of pressure there. Can we get that? We can. Sam York reads it like a book. Brings it down nicely on the chest. It's there for Martin. Now, can he do something correct this time, please? Matteo Martin. Good ball in. It's back post. It's Dixon! And it's 3-0! It's an assist for Callum Connolly. That's been a little bit of a rip-off, to be honest, on Matteo Martin. He put in a nice ball for him. But I don't know what's happened here. I don't know what's happened, but it doesn't matter because the ball's in the back of the net. Martin, has Connolly gone to shoot? The defender's blocked it into Dixon. I'm still not really sure what's happened there, but it doesn't matter because it's 3-0. we'll give them some praise. And this has been up there with one of our better performances. We, of course, destroyed Basel, didn't we, this time last season. Duzinski with a cross into the box. Jackman's there. It's headed away again. It was a dangerous ball in. Ryan Sears is going to pick that up, and that'll do it for the highlight. And we come back again. It's a goal kick for Partizan. Can we win the ball there? We do, easily. What's he kicking that to? Bullenstein brings it forward. Bullenstein down the line for Matteo Martin. Can he pull it back? He can. Connolly's there. Connolly for Dixon. Dixon all the time in the world. He's taken too much time. And it's going to be a corner. Oh, Dixon, touch and shoot, mate. Touch and shoot. Decent ball in. It's headed away. Connolly has it. He hasn't scored yet today. What's going on, Callum? Duzinski back to Connolly. Connolly crosses it in nicely. It's headed away, though. And are they going to come free with this? Bobar brings it forward. Go round him, mate. There you go. Good tackle from you and Dixon. Swifty has it. And this has been an absolute masterclass. Duzinski, another free kick in. Dixon's there again, and Dixon, is he onside? Yes, he is. It's 4-0 to Bala Town, and we are going to be taking a very, very nice lead indeed with us off to Serbia, and you love to see it, don't you? Tommy Duzinski, how many assists does he have already? Stop the betting on the golden spoon. Duzinski's won it already. He's probably got enough. He's going to break the record. He's going to break Gossei's record the way he's going. Only just onside, but we'll take it. He must be double figures in assists, mustn't he? He's got to be getting close. He had 4 in that one game against, was it Mulder? I forget who it was against now. Sam York with a nice header clear there. Ideally, we'd like to keep a clean sheet just to make sure that we're not giving them away sort of back into the tie. But on this performance, they've got absolutely nothing. They've got nothing to worry about them. Here we go. Duzinski gets it forward for Callum Connolly. Can he get his goal in Europe? He hasn't got one yet today. It's there for Dixon. Dixon on the hat-trick, and Dixon gets himself a hat-trick. Callum Connolly with another assist. It's 5-0. Bala Town are beating Partizan Belgrade 5-0. This is absolutely just ridiculous, ridiculous stuff. We are playing so well. They've had no answer to anything that we've asked them. Bit of a lucky deflection there, perhaps, to deceive the goalkeeper. But it's 5-0. Dixon has 3 of them. And, well, go home, Serbia, you're drunk. What a performance this has been. Amazing, amazing stuff by Bala Town. A perfect start with the 4th minute penalty, and we never look back from there. 2 late goals by Dixon to put the cherry on top. And we'll say don't get complacent, but that was very, very nice. So there we go, 5-tar Bala Town triumph. Dixon is the class of the field on that particular occasion. Guys, wait right there, we do have a league game against Aberystwyth Town. I'll play through that, and then we'll come back for the second leg. And I think we might even have a Champions League group stage draw the way we're going. Okay, welcome back. We're off to Serbia. We're in Serbia, actually, because we're about to kick off, ready for this second leg. We hold a commanding 5-0 lead. You can see the other tie that's taking place sort of the day off of us. Lane, however you say that, did end up beating Copenhagen. So well done to them. The Northern Irish champions are into the group stages. Let's see if we can join them. But before we do that, there was, of course, the one game to catch you up on against Aberystwyth Town in the league. Let's go see how we did. We took an early lead when Michael Stewart crossed for Damien Ormark. And the same 2 returned a couple of minutes later to double our lead. KDH added a 3rd after half-time before Ormark completed his hat-trick. So there we go, much more like it in the league. We went with 2 up top for this one and wing-backs. It worked, obviously. We played really well. Ormark with his hat-trick, KDH with a goal. And it was a good performance all round, so no complaints there. We're underway properly now in the league. And a quick update of the league table. Carnarvon are looking the class of the field right now, but we do, as I said, have that game in hand. We win that, we go to 7 points. We're only 2 back, and as I said, it's still very early days in the season in any case, so no need to panic just yet. But let's have a look at what we're doing here against Partizan. Now, we don't know too much about them still. We do have a match report from that first leg, and we can see there the way that they lined up. Very narrow indeed. Very narrow indeed. So that's what we're up against in the first leg. This time I'm assuming they're going to have to go at us. And also I want to try and, away from home, see if this European formation will work for us. Just get the players used to playing it as much as anything. So Rima Miles goes in goal. It's the same team. Mullenstein, Swifty, Gosney and Sears. Topley comes in to play the deep line playmaker role with Sam York and Dudzinski in front of him. Connolly down the right. Connolly down the right. Martin down the left. Jackman up top. Let's go. So they've come out very, very defensive indeed, considering they need to score 6 goals to get past us. But that's okay. They obviously just damage limitation. They've seen how good we are. Let's pick up where they left off. We can't allow complacency. Maybe we say that assertively. Just make sure that everything goes to plan here for us. And yeah, get into the group stages. There will be the group stage draw at the end of this game, assuming we make it. I mean, I don't think it's an unfair assumption to make it 5-0 up, but you never know. Certainly it looks like the Serbian fans have shown up in their 10s, doesn't it? Look at that. Oh, no, there's a few there. Or are they Bala fans? Corner in from Bala Town. Oh, and Matteo Martin gets the header. The away goal in the 2nd minute. And, well, now it really is a demolition of Partizan, isn't it? They need 7 goals. They're not getting that. So we are going to be in the Champions League group stages for a 2nd consecutive year. Is this the emergence of Bala Town as a European power? Maybe not a power, but certainly you'd like to think maybe now, if we've gone 2 years in a row, the extra money that's going to bring in, that we might be able to establish ourselves now as a team that should be making it more years than they don't. Dudzinski, there's a good ball for Jackman, brings it down. What can he do? Edge of the area for Callum Connolly. Oh! Hasn't on a goal drought for Callum. I think it's been, almost a game and a bit since he scored a goal, so yeah, I don't know what's going on with him, Callum. Lift your game, son. Goal kick coming up here. Let's see what we can do. Is he going to win that? No. Headed down. Dudzinski pounces, though. Here we go. Swifty brings it forward. All the way back there to Rima Miles. And patience. You know, I don't mind patience. It's part of this formation, of course. It's being more disciplined as well, because when we're playing away from home against better teams, we need to be a little bit more disciplined, and it gives us somewhere to go as well if we were to fall behind in a game. But a bit of a hospital pass there, but Dudzinski does well, finds Matteo Martin. He's got Mullenstein with him. He goes himself. Good ball in. Oh, and there's Callum Connolly's goal, a 9th of the season for the youngster. Matteo Martin, a goal and an assist. He's having a good game. It looks like he's finally starting to settle himself in as a Bala Town player as well. And, well, that's just a good goal, isn't it? Nothing special, just some good football. Matteo Martin in space, whips it in. That's the benefit of having a 2-footed winger, isn't it? And Callum Connolly, a nice, clean, crisp finish into the back of the net. 9th of the season already for him. And, well, as I said, now it really is done. We might look to make some changes second half. Maurice we might look to bring on because he hasn't played too much. I played Ryan Burke in the league game, you may have noticed, so we could probably do with giving Maurice some game time. We might get KDH on the field, maybe for Connor Gosney, who's on a booking. We've got a little flurry of bookings there late in stoppage time, which is annoying. We'll just say, don't let your performance levels drop, please, guys. What we don't want is one of these guys getting themselves sent off and missing the first game of the group stages. So we will bring on KDH for Swifty because he's not having the best game in any case. Yeah, so we'll make that change. And we'll bring Maurice on for Matteo Martin, and then we'll keep a change up our sleeve just in case we need it. We could drop Sam York in, take Kieran Topley off, and then bring on Ryan Murphy. But we'll wait. As I said, we'll wait and hold off on that one and just see what happens. We'll get back out there. Did I tell Gosney and Topley not to get themselves sent off? I can't remember if I did or not now. Probably not. That sounds like something I would do. Here we go. A free kick to defend. Ball in. It's not the best defence we've ever seen. I think they're offside. It looks as though they are offside. So we're going to get away with it. But, boys, let's keep our heads at the back there, please. I think maybe they stopped defending anyway. They're all a mile offside. So maybe we'll give them the benefit of the doubt that they kind of knew that was going to happen. But let's not make assumptions, boys. Let's defend it properly. Here we go. Can we get a third goal on the road here? Maurice and Mullenstein exchange passes. Back out there for Topley. He's sort of a little bit isolated there. Crosses it for Sears. Sears first time in for Connolly. Connolly goes past his man. Can he pull it out? It's a penalty. A very, very aggressive tackle in the box. And that is a penalty. And it's going to be... Who's going to take it? Dudzinski to take it. Of course it is. Come on, Tommy boy. Tommy Dudzinski sticks it away. It's 3-0. 8-0 on aggregate. We are beating Partizan. That is just outrageous to say out loud, isn't it? Bala Town 8. Partizan of Belgrade 0. Wow, what a performance this has been from the team. Running out of sort of things to say to congratulate them, to be honest. It's just been that good. Here we go, corner to defend. Let's not concede a goal, boys. Come on. Oh, that's a horrible miss. That's a bad one. Do we want to get Allmark on the field? Let's get Allmark on the field. Let's see if he can get himself a goal. Watch one of the other guys get themselves sent off now. But what we could try too, actually, this is Allmark as a target man. We do need to have sort of a plan B if something was to happen to Jackman, an injury or something along those lines. So we're interested to see if Allmark can play the role for us. And we'll just gives us another option then, doesn't it? He's certainly banging them in the league, which is good to see. He only scores in hat-tricks this year. He got a hat-trick, didn't he, against... who do we have in the first qualifying round? Somebody, and he got a hat-trick. Was it against Mulder, maybe? I can't even remember now who he got his hat-trick against. But then he obviously got the hat-trick against Aberystwyth. So, he's only scoring in threes. Sears wins that back. Connolly in there for Duzinski. Connolly gets forward. Duzinski loses out, though. I think maybe the two players here just got in each other's way a little bit. Come on, boys. Come on. I have a feeling, actually, that we have a striker marking someone they shouldn't be there. There's a good ball in, and Rima Miles makes the save. Is the striker man marking? Yes, he is. All right, so that doesn't need to happen. Note to self, fix that for the next game, and Connolly needs to be marking the left back. So luckily, that hasn't come back to cost us too badly yet, but yeah, at some point I've played around with that and messed that up. Give them some praise. 3-0 on the night, 8-0 on aggregate. Boys, we're going back to the group stages. Well done, Bala Town. Amazing performance. Look at these match ratings. Adam Maurice, unfortunately, hasn't had a great day, but we'll trust he'll come good. So first leg triumph helps Bala Town past Partizan. We win the Champions League playoff. Duzinski continues to look an absolute star. I mean, he is a wonder kid, so you do kind of expect it, but wow, what a player he's looking to be. Another 13 million in the bank. Finances are looking very, very nice indeed. And guys, wait right there. We will end the episode with a Champions League group stage draw. I'm Chaz Hogan, Australian journalist here in Lyon, ahead of the UEFA Champions League group stage draw. Last season's sleeping aid Welsh side Bala Town are here for a second consecutive year and will no doubt be looking to do a little bit more this season than just grimly hang on for a point and maybe even score more than one goal. Let's head inside now and see how the draw plays out. Alright, Champions League draw time. It's very, very exciting. We have unfortunately been seeded 4th still. We've got 40 coefficient points and we need to get, it looks like 49. 50 points will get us out of the 4th pot. So, we're starting to have to defend points now as well. So it's looking a little bit as though we might be destined to stay in the bottom pot until we can sort of go on runs in Europe. But that's okay. That's okay. We're doing well just to get this far. All right, so let's have a look at the top teams. We have Liverpool, Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, Roma. I think, I tell you what, Roma or Galatasaray would be the first seed we would want, isn't it? Along with Manchester United, Paris, and Inter. So if we can get Galatasaray, whatever group they're in, that's the one you want, isn't it? So let's just skip through this quickly to get up to where we need to get up to. We are going to want to be in Group H, please, game. Second pool here, we have Chelsea, Manchester City, Juventus, Valencia, Barcelona, Lyon, Porto, and Atletico Madrid. I mean, there's no real... I mean, you'd probably rather maybe Porto of those, but I don't think it particularly matters. So it's going to be, well, if we get the group we want, it'll be Chelsea or Manchester City, because I think Roma and Galatasaray are probably the weaker two. We saw last season, didn't we, with Lazio, that the Italian teams aren't that far above our level. The third tier teams, we have Borussia Dortmund, no thank you. Monaco, no thank you. Young Boys, Besiktas, Celtic, Ajax, who we did okay against last year, didn't we? Red Bull Salzburg and Bayer Leverkusen. So let's have a quick look at how these go, and then we can sort of decide what group that we would like. It might be one of these where we look at what group gives us the best chance of sort of parachuting down into the Europa League. Now, if I look at these, so look at the third tier, or teams that we think we can beat. I think we could give Galatasaray a game, even though they are the top seeds. We know that we can give Ajax a game. Could we beat Celtic? Possibly. Could we beat Young Boys? Possibly. Well, we thought we did to Basel last season as the champions of Switzerland. I don't think we want Group A because I don't think we could get out of that. That would be very tough. We've played Leverkusen before and had a tough time against them. Could we beat Besiktas? Perhaps. I don't think we want Group D. That would be tough. Group E might be okay again. We saw what we could do with Lazio last season. I think, yeah, that is just kind of is what it is, isn't it? Let's have a quick look. So the other teams in that group are Trabzonspor, Moscow, Bournemouth. I forgot Bournemouth made a Champions League. Schalke, Moscow ourselves, Florentina, and Lan. All right, let's go. Who do we get? Not Group A, please. We don't get Group A. Bournemouth with a baptism of fire there. Lan get a decent group. Do we get Group C? We do get Group C. So we've got Real Madrid, Juventus, which is huge and very, very tough. But then we've got Bala Town and Besiktas. So I'm going to say that Besiktas might be doable. We had Real Madrid last year, and they're going to be tough. Juventus is going to be tough. We're very little chance of getting out of the group, I would imagine. Though, look what we did to Lazio last year. But we've got to be half a chance of getting something over Besiktas, I would imagine. But there we go. That is it for today. If you have enjoyed that, please do hit thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. And we'll be back next time for the first game in the Champions League group stage. It will be away at Real Madrid. I'm pretty sure we had that last season too, didn't we? So hopefully we'll do a little bit better than we did there. And we'll start the episode off with a game against Port Talbot Town in the league. So that's all for next time, guys. Until then, I've been Aussie Villain. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.